Yo, I'm back with another YouTube video. First of all, this YouTube video, I'm testing out this new mic. I'm pretty sure this new mic is good. I was already testing it a little bit. Hopefully, the mic volume is good. It should be though. Anyway, 2025. First of all, I'm planning to upload every day, but that's not the point of this video, right? The point of this video, Jimmy Butler reportedly prefers to be traded by Heat before deadline. Now, it came out of nowhere yesterday morning before all the games even started, because obviously there was NBA and NFL Christmas games. And yeah, Jimmy Butler essentially requested a trade. Um, Obviously, this says prefers to be traded, but he probably will get traded just because like all the rumors of what's his name, Pat Riley. Um, yeah, apparently the rumors were Pat Riley wanted to trade him. Like at first when it came out in the offseason, it wasn't even the Jimmy Butler thing; it was the Pat Riley thing, right? But now this seems like 100% legit. Like I think Jimmy Butler will get traded before the deadline. Will he get traded anytime soon? Is my question, right? Because obviously the December deadline just passed. Of I think it's newly signed players they can now get traded, but people who just signed extensions and stuff, I don't think those players can get traded yet. So it's obviously gonna be tougher to make a trade. But obviously it's possible. We seen James Harden get traded twice, or was it twice or three times? No, twice. Like very early in the season. Obviously, last year he got traded to the Clippers, and when he left Houston, he got traded like one of the first weeks of the season. But to talk more about it, like from the Heat's perspective, my bad. I'm pretty sure the Heat still want to be a win now team. Um, I don't think they're going like a full rebuild, not just yet. Just because they still have some pieces that like can contribute to a championship team. Obviously, Tyler Hero's having the best year of his career, averaging like 23 to 24 points, going crazy. Bam offensively has had a bad start, but Bam defensively obviously is a top five defender. They still have some young players that can do something in the future, like Jaime Hawkins, like Nikola Jovic. So they're still trying to win games, right? So that's one reason I'm thinking the Jimmy Butler trade might not be that hard, and I'm pretty sure he's on the last year of his contract, if not one of the last two. So I think it would be pretty easy to trade him. Obviously, there was a rumor of four teams that he wants to go to, being the Mavericks, Rockets, Warriors, and Suns. Um, Me personally, I think the least likely is the Mavericks. I don't think the Mavericks have trade pieces, and well, Luka did just get hurt, so if they trade for him now, it wouldn't look bad because the starting lineup would be Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, PJ Washington if he's not included in the trade. And I'm assuming they're gonna have to give up Gafford or Lively. Probably not both, obviously, but whoever doesn't get traded would be starting. But that would be a solid lineup. I just don't see the Heat accepting a trade like that because that means the trade would have to be like Najee Marshall, Quinn Grimes, and either Lively or Gafford, like I was saying, which I don't think that's a good trade for the Heat. Um, Third most likely team I think he would go to is the Suns, just because the only way the Suns could get him is if they trade Bradley Beal. Obviously, Bradley Beal has that no trade clause. I don't see why Bradley Beal would want to play for the Heat. The Suns are a better team than the Heat. They have more championship promise, so I don't see a scenario where Jimmy Butler would be with the Suns. The two most likely teams, which I can actually see him going to, like both of them, I wouldn't be surprised if he went to them at all. Um, Number two, I would say Houston, just because like Houston's doing their thing even without a big trade. I'm pretty sure they're still top three team in the West with OKC and Memphis. But I'm trying to think like what the trade would look like, right? Because obviously the trade would probably include Dylan Brooks just because it's big contract, and also he plays that position. You know, would the trade include Jalen Green? That's a good question. I don't know. I felt like if the trade included Jalen Green, you don't do it because I feel like Jalen Green is too valuable as a scorer. That's in my opinion. Um, so okay, maybe the trade would be like Dylan Brooks, Tari Easton, and Ken Whitmore. feel like that would be a solid trade. Maybe the Houston is giving up too much at that point, but somewhere along the lines of that would be a pretty good trade. Um, yeah, because I can't think of anything else. But if Houston doesn't want to give up that young talent, I get why they don't do it. But obviously, the most likely team, in my opinion, is Golden State. Even though they just traded for Dennis Schroeder and making another trade at this point may ruin team chemistry. But I don't think the Heat really care. Not Heat. I don't think the Warriors really care because Jimmy Butler has showed in the playoffs that he will be there as long as he's playing and not hurt. Because obviously there has been scenarios where he's playing through an injury, even not playing nearly as good. Right? Not the point though. Trade will probably include Wiggins, Kaminga, and AirPods. I think that would be a good trade because I don't think AirPods needs to play. I ain't gonna lie. They already have enough guards. They already have Buddy Hield. They already have Dennis Schroeder. Obviously have stuff. Then Wiggins will be expendable because Jimmy Butler plays that same position. Then Kaminga is really the only piece you're losing. You're losing bench scoring, but you could really put Dennis Schroeder off the bench at that point, right? Because you could just start Steph, Buddy Hield, Jimmy Butler, Draymond, and Trey Jackson. Yeah, now I'm thinking about Trey Jackson Jr. Man, Trace Jackson Jr. Wait, not Junior Davis. I keep saying Junior. Trace Jackson Davis might be included in that trade. I ain't gonna lie. Even though the Heat don't really need him, like maybe the Warriors would rather give up Trace Jackson Davis than Kaminga, and I don't know if the Heat would accept that, but maybe that's the deal. I don't know. I feel like the Warriors do have the most pieces though, because they do have some young players that are like they're good, but they probably won't ever become stars or anything. Like maybe Jonathan Kaminga can become like a actual 20-point scorer with the Heat or something like that, but nothing like all star crazy. Like yeah, I think he would just be like similar to Kyle Kuzma in a way, where like Kyle Kuzma was the Wizards and he started averaging like 22 points, something crazy. But let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this Jimmy Butler trade request. If y'all think Jimmy Butler actually get traded, and where do you think he would go to? I think I ain't gonna lie. Even though I said okay, Golden State makes the most sense to make this trade. I feel like Golden State won't make this trade. I feel like it'll end up being Houston. Um, I don't think there's any like sneaky teams out there that might go for Jimmy trade because I don't think the Lakers want him. I'm gonna be honest, because like obviously there's gonna be Lakers rumors, but there's no way he goes to the Lakers. Maybe at this point the Spurs might be a team because the Spurs are actually playing decent. They have some young talent that they can trade, but I'm not sure. Let me know what y'all think. I'm in the video there.